Hi cutie pies! I'm April Sunshine, and this video is going to double as two things, two questions that I've been getting that are essentially, they have the same answer, okay? So number one, the patron perks that I'm giving out right now are thank you cards, but as you know, I like to play around with electronics, so I figured out how to program them as electronic greeting cards that work as amiibos. Number two, of course, is how to use amiibos in Animal Crossing. And that's a two-part question. Number one is how to unlock the chance to use amiibos, and in order to do that, you just have to go to Tom Nook repeatedly and ask him what should I be doing. So this is the resident services building. When you first start out, it's a little green tent, but as you get further and further into the game, it will upgrade into this little dude right here. So he's just telling me that I've paid off my home loan, which has nothing to do with what we're doing. But either way, we're going to walk up to Tom Nook, and just like I said, we're going to ask him what should I be doing, okay? And he will tell you what to do in order to upgrade this building and get him to the point where he will let you use amiibos in the game, okay? So right there, what should I do? Ask him that. And he will tell me. Now, I'm past the amiibo part, so he's just telling me to improve the island, to plant flowers, etc. So that's what you have to do. Just go to him and ask him, what should I do? Another thing that you have to do is make sure that you do all the celebrations. That's the thing that really got me. I did everything he wanted, and then finally it was like, what do I need to do? It was this, let's hold a ceremony. So I had to hold all the ceremonies for whatever he wanted to celebrate. They were very cute and they weren't too long, so don't worry about it. So ask him what should I do and do the ceremonies, okay? Then, eventually, he will upgrade your computer system, and when he does this, he'll tell you. He'll say, from now on, you can use this computer system, the Nook Stop, in order to use amiibos, okay? And this is after you build the campsite. So he'll ask you to build the campsite, and you'll go to the workbench and do the campsite. I made mine in my house with a little workbench that I created, but you can also use this one right here. So build your campsite, and he'll ask you to place it outside, just like he asks you to choose a place for tents and new houses. And then this thing will open up the option to invite a camper. So this is your option to use your amiibo. What you're going to do is you need these, or you need an official Nintendo controller, because that's going to have an amiibo reader. If you have the Nintendo controller, the amiibo reader will be right here in the center. If you have these Joy-Cons, your amiibo reader will be in the red Joy-Con or the right-hand Joy-Con, and it's inside of this little dot right here, okay? So, if you're using a controller that is not one of these, all you have to do is go to your home menu, choose Controllers, then choose Change Grip Order, and it will ask you to just push the L and R on the controller that you're using. Okay, go back into the game, choose Invite a Camper, and then take out your amiibo, or in this case, our card. Where did I put my little card? Yep, here it is right here. Do you want to use an amiibo to invite an animal to the campsite? So I'm going to provide a list for you, but I can provide almost every amiibo for this game. I am working on improving my skills right now, but any of the animals that you see in my campsite, I can do those ones. And I'll put in the description some more that I can do as well. Please prepare the amiibo, it says. Alright, we've got it prepared. Okay, so now if you're using one of my cards, open that up, and protected on the inside right here is where your amiibo is. So, turn the card and connect it to your controller. Ta-da! That's June's amiibo. This is the person that I want to move into my town because she's so cute and she has my mommy's name. So, June, hello. Yes. And I will give her a phone call and I will invite her to the town. This is June. What do you need, Rainbow? You're asking me to come visit the campsite in your town? Absolutely, I will. I'll leave for the island as soon as I can pack my stuff. Now, she will come immediately. You don't have to wait another day. That's great. However, once she's here, you can do one favor for her. That's how you win their love, to convince them to come to the island. You need to do 3 favors total. Each day you can do only 1 favor. So you're going to need to invite her 3 times and complete her challenge 3 times. And only then will she accept your offer to move. So I'm going to go over here to the campsite. Wherever you put your campsite, I put mine really close because I'm lazy. And what do you know? The same person that I called on the phone, cute little Miss June, is here visiting me. Yay! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to her a couple times and I'm going to show you that she's going to give me some kind of challenge. And when she gives you the challenge, you'll know because it highlights. Look at that. See, it's in blue. Natural garden table. So she wants a natural garden table. And you have to get it done within the same day, okay? Because the next day she might change and want something else. I've had that happen before. Somebody wanted a cardboard item, which was really difficult to get, and I was not able to get it on time because Nook only lets you order so many cardboard boxes in one day. And she went home, and while she was home, I collected all the cardboard boxes, and when she came back, she didn't want the cardboard furniture anymore. So, be aware that that might happen to you. They're going to ask you for something, and if you can't build it right on time, you might be in trouble. Okay? So, she wanted a natural table. Let's see. Let's get to the furniture island. Not island. More like a category, I guess. And I've seen that natural table before. There we go. Natural garden table. Hardwood and iron nuggets. Okay, so that one's going to be easy. So I know for sure I'm going to be able to get her to move in today. But she needs a house to live in, okay? So we need to talk to Tom Nook and make sure that he builds us a house so that when she wants to move in, she can. So talk to Tom Nook and say, let's talk about infrastructure. Alright. Sell some land. And you have to pay him 10,000 bells. Sure will. And then he'll send me outside to choose a place where I want the new character to live. Alright, so he gave me a little kit. I'm going to go outside and choose a place to live. You have to do all of this before you invite them to live in your island. Otherwise they will say no, because there's no house for them to live in. So let's set this up. The great thing is you don't have to wait for him to build the house. And I would not recommend doing that anyway, because the last time I built a house without a character to move into, this person moved in. This lion dude. Gosh. Paid $10,000 because I wanted to give one of my friends a house to live in. And this dude shows up out of freaking nowhere and takes the spot. Dude, come on. Not cool. So we've got June the teddy bear. Where would we like her to live? By the way, you guys, if you are one of my patrons, which I assume patrons are watching this video, and you would like some foreign trees so that you can have expensive fruits, please come get them for me. I have many, and I would love, 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 love to have them. Because I love, love, love you. Okay, so let's put the house here for now. If I change my mind later, it's no big deal. I think it costs about $30,000 or $50,000 to move a house, but that's worth it because I love my villagers. All right, so let's imagine it. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's gonna get rid of that cherry tree though. Yeah, it will. That's okay. So that's a good spot. And this is all you need is this kind of like roped off area. You don't actually need the house. So now that we have an area roped off for her house, we're gonna quickly just get the ingredients. And also, by the way, the natural garden table that she wants, Nook forces you to build a house with that on the outside of it at some point. I have one. And so if you happen to get that quest and you don't feel like making a new one, feel free to just yank the one that's like sitting around in your village, because I do know that that's one of the things that he requires us to make. So what was it? It was hardwood and iron. We're gonna get iron, and there's the hardwood. And also, if you want to, you can customize what you make, which I was doing before because I had a critter that was pink, Peanut, the little pink squirrel. So I was making her things, and then I was customizing them and making them pink. Alright, so we're done with that. We've got the natural garden table, and I'm going to show you what to say to them to convince them to move in with you. Well, you know, not move in with you, although that would be fun to go home and there's a little pink squirrel. She's so cute. I love Peanut so much. She's my absolute favorite. I know she's a bit of a drama queen, but come on. I'm a little extra myself, right? Be honest. Don't be sweet like you guys always are. Alright, here she is right there. Could it be? Did you make me the natural garden table? I sure did, sweetheart. And there you go. Give her her little table. Look how cute she is. I've had folks on this island make pieces for me, and all of them have turned out to be high quality so far. So that's another great point. If you play the game with more than one person, they also can do the favor for her. And then the combined, you know, favors will convince her to stay, as long as you have 3 total. So this is number 3 for us. She's giving me tortoise specs. Ooh, that's kind of cute. That sounds fancy. Oh, if only I could stay here forever. Alright, so let's talk to her again. We're waiting for her to say something like that she never wants to leave. There we go. Why not move here? Choose the top option to tell her you want her to stay forever. Thanks for making me feel welcome. Hopefully the resident services here feels the same way that you do. So she's going to call Tom Nook and ask him, do you guys have an available spot where I could live? And since we just built one, it's sunshine, right? Sorry to keep you waiting. I checked with resident services and I have some good news. It sounds like I can move here. Either I have great timing or I was meant to move here. What? I didn't set it up. We're gonna be neighbors soon. Yay! And there you have it. The next day, you will get an announcement from either Tom Nook or... Well, no, it'll be Isabelle this time, because at this point you've gone forward enough, you've progressed enough that Isabelle will be doing all of your morning announcements. So it'll be Isabelle telling you, congratulations, we have a new neighbor. So we're gonna do that just so I can show it to you and prove to you that it works. Oh, I love June so much, you guys. I chose June because, of course, she reminds me of my mother. My mother's name was June. And her favorite thing, one of her favorite things in the entire universe was Winnie the Pooh. Who is, of course, an adorable bear. So when I ran into this bear who has my same hair color, this adorable bear named June, I was like, ah, that's my mom. I need her. And my mother loved Animal Crossing. She would play it for hours and hours on end. Alright, so we're going to push the minus button to save and quit. And if you haven't already seen my video on how to skip forward in time, guess what? You're getting a 2-for-1 deal. Maybe even a 3-for-1 deal, because I'm about to skip forward in time and you're going to know how to do it. Once again, these cards that I am offering are free. They're for patrons only. The one catch is I do need to know your address so that I can mail this to you. It takes 2 to 3 business days to get to you, but that's all. I just need your address. So these are patrons only. For free. Patrons are people who send in donations to support the channel. So I think it's $5.01, and that's because patreon.com forced me. They were like, only patrons over $5, we will charge you this much of a fee. And then they were like, patrons underneath $5, we'll charge you 10 times as much. And I'm like, so the money doesn't go to me even though they're trying to donate to me unless they pay $5. Yeah. And it's over $5 too. It's not even just $5. So I was like, you know what? That's not a nice word. But, just to get back at the man, I'm going to set it at $5.01. So that's where it's been ever since, 501. That's what they get. Anyway. But anybody who's willing to donate $5 or more per month to my cause is a wonderful, amazing person, and you deserve so much more than my adorable little handwritten thank you cards. But this is my skill. This is one thing that I'm great at doing, so I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm hoping in the future to be able to get my hands on enough plushies that I can make you plushies with electronics inside of them. I've made them before, but my next goal, of course, is to have a creeper with a voice box inside that goes, ooh, it would be so scary. Okay, so we're learning how to skip forward in time. All you have to do is go to the home. Make sure you close out your game using X. Okay, so it's closed now. System settings, scroll all the way down. Date and time. Make sure that it says synchronize clock via internet is off. Scroll down a little bit more. Change to the next day. Hit OK, and I only recommend skipping 1 day at a time, by the way, because you get extra Nook miles every time you talk to the computer, and you have to talk to it every single day, and the amount of Nook miles you get will go up further and further and further. Okay, so 1 day ahead, and it's going to show us that our magic amiibo card did indeed work, and June is moving into our town. Yay! So if you guys have an Animal Crossing character that you absolutely love and you're interested, and you actually think that my work doesn't suck so bad that it's not even worth $5, and you're willing to donate and get one of these perks, please contact me ahead of time. You can use my Discord. I will put the link below so that you can contact me anytime. You can comment on my videos. I read every single comment, and tell me, hey April, I'm thinking of becoming a patron, but I want to have this character in my thank you card. Just check with me, maybe send me a couple of characters that you like. I could probably put 2 characters on one card if you ask me to. Nice enough, you know. But just put it on there and let me know so that I can double check and make absolutely sure that I can get you that character, and I will tell you, you know, whether I can get it or not. The game does not support all the characters yet, but we have DLCs coming that are going to support more characters, or so I'm told. But they already have a ton of characters. I'm really happy with it. Hey there everyone, right now on Alicia, it's 1:11 p.m. on Thursday, so one day later. Now for today's announcement, we have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Alicia welcome to June. Yay! June, on behalf of your new island family, welcome aboard. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. So we got our new resident. Yay! I'm so happy. I love her so much. We're gonna run over there real quick to where I placed her house, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like now, because yesterday it was just, you know, a roped off area, which is not very attractive. And neither is all the crap that I left on the floor. Please forgive me. Alright, that's Leo's house, and there you go. Here's the new house. Yep, the cherry tree is definitely gone. Can't help but notice it says AM on there. Those are my initials. What's going on here? There she is. Now, pro tip, on the second day that they've moved in, they'll be in the house hammering away. Talk to them, they'll give you a recipe. So yay, free recipe. And here she is, our new neighbor. I hope that this video was informative for you guys. I hope it was totally helpful. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments. Like I said, I read every single one of them because I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for playing with me today. It was a joy having you. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Love you.